For update tonight, the Vegas Golden Knights have entered a trademark coexistence agreement with the U.S. Army. Both will be able to use the Golden Knights mark and name. Now, this has been an ongoing fight between both organizations. It all got started after owner Bill Foley's comments that the hockey team franchise looked to the military for inspiration. The Golden Knights are a parachute exhibition team in the U.S. Army.
Some Nevada Highway Patrol cars might look a little different the next time you see them. They have started rolling out ghost vehicles for troopers who are on the graveyard shift, and that's according to a post on their official Twitter handle today. Ghost means the markings on the vehicles are barely visible until a direct light hits the reflective decals. And developing now, 4 people are hurt from an explosion at an Army depot in Pennsylvania. 3 of them are seriously hurt, while the other has been released from a hospital. That explosion happened in a vehicle shop's paint area. That started a fire. The depot used to store and work on missiles and ammo, though there was none in that area at the time. Officials say that this was definitely a close call.
Well, President Trump is now asking his national security advisor to invite Russian President Vladimir Putin to Washington this fall. This comes after the Senate overwhelmingly approved a resolution against allowing Russia to question a former U.S. ambassador or other officials. It was a formal rejection of Trump's offer to Putin at the summit in Finland. Well, the boys rescued from a cave in Thailand are now out of the hospital and back home with their families.
And ABC's Marcy Gonzalez reports on what they're sharing about their ordeal.
Cheers and hugs as 11-year-old Titan returned home. The youngest, trapped in that cave in Thailand, reunited with his family, recounting some of his experience. In an exclusive interview, his father telling ABC News about those tense final moments, saying Titan held on to his coach's back as he swam through those flooded tunnels. The last to be rescued, 13-year-old Mark, says during those 18 difficult days stranded miles underground, they tried to dig themselves out, and saying he thought a lot about food. And so did 14-year-old Abdul. His homecoming celebration filled with singing, dancing, and a big bucket of KFC. But before all of these long-awaited, light-hearted moments, a pause for gratitude and prayer, with 11 of the boys and their coach attending this ceremony at a Buddhist temple. And that gave them a glimpse into their future, as we're told the boys now plan to become ordained monks, in part to honor the Thai Navy SEAL who died trying to rescue them. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, Los Angeles.
And now to a rare shark scare off the coast of New York. 2 children possibly bitten just miles apart and within minutes of each other. 12-year-old Lola Polina felt that bite around 11:15 a.m. Her leg can be seen here. It's slashed and bloodied from teeth marks. And then only minutes later, less than 5 miles away,
it was like 1 second, it went like that, and then it just let go immediately.
13-year-old Matthew Donaldson, seen here limping toward that ambulance, emerged from the water after another possible shark attack at a different beach. Now, both children are said to be okay and they don't have life-threatening injuries. A tooth, though, was removed from Matthew's leg. It's now being analyzed to determine exactly what bit him.
Back here at home, the Southern Nevada Health District is looking into 2 cases of Legionnaires disease at Harrahs Laughlin Hotel and Casino. On 2 separate occasions, guests reported becoming ill. The first case was in November of 2017, the second in March of this year. Now, the disease doesn't spread from person to person. Most get it from inhaling bacteria. The hotel is working to notify current and past guests. Well, new at 5 tonight, crews have broken ground on a cannabis superstore here in the Valley. Planet 13 will serve as both a dispensary and entertainment complex. You're looking at some of the attractions the store will offer. It will be located on Desert Inn and Sammy Davis Jr. just west of Trump Hotel. The first phase of construction will be completed in November.
And the start of school is just around the corner, and in order to help some parents out, the Clark County School District is hosting several back-to-school fairs. They're going to be at local shopping malls starting this weekend. All of these fairs are open to the public, and they'll have resources on transportation, school lunches, and safety. And for a full list of where and when those fairs are taking place, you can head to our website at ktnv.com. An amazing rescue that almost didn't happen. How new technology was used to find a climber that crews thought was dead.
And a dramatic rescue here in our own valley, how one man stepped in to save a family of 5 from a burning building.
Plus, we keep hearing that more and more millennials are buying homes, but now a new study says they're having buyer's remorse. What's making them regret their purchases?
New video shows a miraculous rescue. A Scottish climber was missing for days in the Himalaya mountains. Rescue crews thought he was dead, but as you can see, he was found alive clinging to the side of a steep, icy cliff. And what's even cooler, he was found by a drone. And that climber is doing okay tonight. According to local media, he only suffered minor cuts and frostbite.
Back here at home, another daring rescue. A man runs to help after he hears screams coming from a burning apartment building. Chopper 13 was fast and first over that scene this morning. That was near Maryland Parkway and Desert Inn. Officials say the fire started in a downstairs apartment where people were sleeping inside. The man says he punched through the glass window and then used a crowbar to pop open the security bars, getting a family of 5 to safety in just minutes.
It wasn't about me, it was about getting them out. I'm not the type to think about myself. I don't think about myself when there's a family of 5 that there's a possibility they could die.
That family has been displaced, but still no word on what caused that fire.
Well, the Las Vegas club is out, but new jobs are coming in. We are learning more about what is next for downtown.
And the city is giving the nod to a new development. And 13 Action News anchor Leslie Marine is on Fremont Street, where the transformation isn't slowing down.
Well, right in the middle of everything Fremont Street Experience has to offer right now is this. Large fences blocking off a big gaping hole of dirt. Pretty much the eyesore of Fremont Street West right now, but you can expect soon to see more construction and possibly some of Las Vegas's past resurrect itself. That's because City Council just approved the newest hotel casino right here on Fremont Street. And Mayor Carolyn Goodman already singing praises to this place, saying the new project will transform Fremont Street West End. We're also learning Vegas Vicky, you remember her, the famous cowgirl above former Glitter Gulch? Well, she may be making her return. Owner of the D Hotel Casino, Derek Stevens, who is heading this project, has been very tight-lipped about plans here. But we know a few things. That new construction can only mean more visitors, more jobs, and a lot more money into the economy. Here's what Stevens had to say about this project the last time we spoke to him.
We want to respect the history of Las Vegas and the history of downtown Las Vegas.
Now, we do know that this new hotel casino will have more than 700 rooms, a large gaming area, and also a new parking garage. It is set to open for 2020. Reporting from downtown Las Vegas, Leslie Marine, 13 Action News.
That's exciting. Thanks, Leslie. Well, from Contact 13, several popular products may soon have to change their names. The FDA is cracking down on non-dairy products calling themselves milk. The new guidelines would prohibit products made from soy, almonds, and other plant-based sources from calling themselves milk because they don't actually contain lactose. Sales of the alternative milk products have grown 60% in the last 5 years. The move could be a boost for dairy groups who have petitioned the FDA to enforce these standards for years now.